Welcome everyone to the Moldabilty webinar series. My name is Alex Baker from the Moldabilty North America office here in Farmington Hills, Michigan. And today we'll be looking at how to optimize the gate locations to improve moldability in your plastic molded parts. All right, so the outline for this session, we'll look at some rules of thumb as far as gating is concerned. We're going to look at something called the flow length ratio for optimizing the number of gates, and as well as the gating locations. The L/T is extremely important and something that we use as quite a efficient tool in Moldex. We'll look at some case studies, and then finally wrapping things up with how simulations can help aid in guiding your gate optimization in the future. All right, so a few considerations when we're optimizing the gate locations and the number of gates is the flow balance, the appearance, so any sort of weld lines or net lines or flow lines or anything like that. If there's any gas entrapment, if the melt front, like what you see here, maybe the melt front continues all the way around the edge of the part and then backfills into the center area, or maybe there's some region that's not vented very well. These sorts of things can be implied by the gate location, so we can use simulation to a pretty good degree to try and sort those issues out. Hesitation and race tracking, kind of like what I just mentioned, if the material kind of races, as we call it, along some edge and then backfills, or if the melt front kind of stalls out, these are implied by the gate locations and the thickness variation throughout your geometry. And then the packing effect, where you put your gate on your part and in what type of thickness you put your gate, you put your gate is going to impact how well you're able to pack out the geometry. All right, so as far as the gate location rules of thumb goes, there's kind of a workflow that we use. So first of all, we'll use the thickness tool to get a kind of like a premonition of maybe what our flow is going to look like or where we need to consider putting a gate location. Then we'll use the L/T ratio in tandem with the gate location advisor to determine where those gates should be placed. We can run a quick flow analysis to get a very bare bones flow animation and see, is this side of my part filling the same time as this side of my part? Or if I have multiple gates on my part, how is the flow distribution throughout my geometry? And then once I'm satisfied with the quick flow, I can run a standard flow to get a more comprehensive view as to how the material is going to flow in reality. All right, so this video here just goes over the thickness tool. And so if we have a pretty complex geometry, we really want to be able to figure out what is the thickness distribution. If I'm getting this from a part designer or if I'm just looking at this part the first time, we want to make sure that we're gating in the thick areas of the part more times than not, because that's not only going to facilitate an easier filling, it's also going to allow us to pack out the part more efficiently as well.